So,
Vapo. Imagine casting Doggo. Feels bad. Hey, well, anyway.
this game's happening, I believe. The dream?
I think so. Hold on, what country am I at right now? Bahrain? What am I switching to? Jersey
What?
is a city?
Oh,
Jersey's
the
a
country of Jersey. It's like an island.
Oh.
Yep.
We'll go Jersey this week. We're just exploring the world.
Bro, why are you? What country are you switching? You're talking about?
On the stream thing.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah. On my casting channel.
Oh, okay. I see.
Just change it to Farkland Islands.
Okay. I was wondering, like, what are you referencing?
Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso.
It's Burkina, isn't it?
Burkina?
Yeah,
All
it's
right,
Burkina.
Alright, yeah. Clearly I don't know what to talk about.
I think. Wait. Yeah, no, it's a U. Badger probably randomly knows this stuff.
Burkina?
Burkina Faso?
Bro, I don't know. You think I know anything? You think I know literally a single thing?
I mean, I've casted with you. I know you don't know anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Burkina Faso. Okay, yeah, that's right. Faso? Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, they're down another player.
Man down. Oh no. Okay, no, soundproof is in here. Okay, now Doggo's back. Okay, we're good.
There we go. Fantastic.
Bruh.
Alright, Fred's got a Phoenix picture. So it's clearly a Phoenix spammer. Who else could he be?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's how that goes.
No, guaranteed.
Guaranteed?
Guaranteed.
Yeesh.
The Badger team, what do you expect?
Admin abuse. Badger exposed. Oh, please. Oh god, that was some terrible typing. Oh, it's right next to it. Patchwork's exposed. Everything is like one key over on accident.
I know how that feels. Well, you did. No, not exactly.
No, the P is a bracket instead, which is one to the right. The L is one to the right, semicolon.
Yeah, but the first word is darfed.
Yeah, it's supposed to be draft.
What is a darfed? Yeah, that's just a misordering.
Oh, dyslexia. I'm trying to help people with dyslexia because dyslexia is back to the original wording. Potentially, I don't know. That's not how dyslexia works, is it?
I'm not really sure what you're even talking about at this point.
Dyslexia?
I know what dyslexia is. I just don't know why you're talking about it.
Because DARFed. You swap around the letters
Yeah.
and it's draft.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, okay.
I'm trying to help people out with dyslexia.
5 seconds remaining.
Alright. Okay, thank God. Finally, the bands are coming so we can talk about something else. Alright, Naga ban. Nolagon is a Naga spam. We've established this.
Yes.
Disruptor ban? I'm not that worried about this hero, actually. I don't know, maybe they're like a specialist or something.
Disruptor has been banned in a couple of games I've been casting recently. I think people are just aware that it's still decent. Hasn't really been touched that much. I don't think it's great anymore, just because like a lot of the damage doesn't scale as well now with the stat changes. Like,
yeah, I can see that.
obviously, AoE silence is still pretty good, but I think a silencer is just a better version of that.
No, what? Silencer is garbage tier compared to Disruptor. Disruptor has like
Disruptor has better
kinetic
lane
field.
presence, but I think silencer is going to do more in a team fight.
He's gonna silence people. This guy at least has like kinetic field or whatever.
You don't have as much catch either, but like,
Yeah, exactly.
there's more
The
damage
glimpse
coming
is
out of a
huge.
silencer.
You don't. I don't think you pick supports nowadays for the damage they provide. At least a 5 like that. I mean, maybe you can run Silencer 4, but then you have a Silencer 4.
10 seconds remaining.
I don't know.
I'm not a big fan of
5
like
seconds remaining.
I mean, silencer can fit in a lot of positions too, though. Like you can throw it mid if you want. You can throw it in a coral. Like,
Dire team ban.
no, that's the only hero I wanted to cast tonight. All right, let's pack it up.
Going home, boys.
Oh, I'm already home, so.
Oh, that's true. Who isn't home, right?
Radiant team ban.
Where is
Venge
home?
ban?
Venge is good. That's all.
These are like, I guess, pretty standard bans. These are like
Yeah,
supports
it's
you see
nothing
a
too
lot.
interesting. Phoenix is still really good recently.
I mean, the closest thing to interesting I see is they banned the snap and then they followed up with a Phoenix ban.
10 seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
Seeing as how Phoenix is kind of hard countered by Snapfire with
5
the E.
seconds remaining.
So, I don't know.
I mean, if they're banning Snapfire, they might want to pick the Phoenix, and they're just like, yeah, we're not going to let that happen, so.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, the Phoenix was banned. No, wait, no, they
No,
banned the
Snap ban first,
Snapfire
Snap
and
ban
then
first.
Phoenix, yep.
Yep.
Although this is like way too much time on the first 4 bans.
No, it really is. I feel like these are things people should have figured out before the draft. These things rarely change, you know?
Yeah, unless, did they actually get the draft penalty?
I don't know.
10
I don't think either
seconds
team did.
remaining.
They seem to have normal reserve time.
Really? They're at 150. Did they seriously take that long? Oh, there wasn't. Okay.
Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
I'm surprised they didn't
Weaver.
do that.
First
They're
pick.
gonna go Grimstroke, and I'm gonna be like, ugh. I think you have to go Weaver later. Probably open with the Grimstroke instead of opening with Weaver.
Grimstroke does pair with more heroes than Weaver.
Well, I mean, Weaver's
So-
probably decent no matter what, but it's just, I think picking it first before they've picked anything is a little bit of a mistake.
5 seconds remaining.
Because, like, what beats Weaver in lane? You could just draft your safe lane right now and be like, okay, well, that lane's won.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Dire team pick.
Yeah, this is a hero Weaver does not like playing against.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, you have a decent mix of damage, so you can kind of deal with the Necrophos W, but I don't know, it's still a hero that can kind of just say no to Weaver. And Weaver doesn't have a lot of health, so hero can very easily die.
Yeah.
I don't know
Decent amount of
whether to
burst.
say that Ags counters. Alright, this is...
It's pretty disgusting.
Yeah, this is pretty fucking stupid, but alright, whatever.
Stupid. Look at that heal right there. Nobody's dying.
Yeah,
on
I
this
know,
team.
it's... Yeah, I would not want to play against that. This is gross. Alright, let's see. Are they going to pick the Grim?
10 seconds remaining.
Let's see.
I think they're definitely thinking about it.
5 seconds remaining.
And it's pretty good into Weaver.
Or with Weaver.
Or yeah, my bad. Into well, I mean even into like a Necrophos, it's pretty decent. They don't really have a lot of good right click right now, and this silence is probably gonna stay stuck. It's annoying to deal with if you're a Necrophos.
Radiant team bad.
Oh, open up with the Shadow Demon instead. Still potential for that hero,
I like
though.
this, actually. This is a good counter to Necro ult. Because I believe you can stop the Necro ult from going off if you're fast enough.
Yeah, you can. It's actually pretty easy to do, too. There's like a 3-second window or a 2-second window.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Of course, you have to just assume they're going to be casting it. But yeah, Shadow Demon should be able to pull it off. And especially if it's on like a Weaver or something, too, that's going to make space for a Weaver to get the ult off. Because you have to deal with the illusions afterwards.
Yeah. I think you're right.
And yeah, they're still open to go Grimstroke too. Shadow Demon pairs really well with a Grimstroke. Double Disruption, double ult as well.
Oh yeah, the double ult's pretty huge.
Very huge. Shadow Demon goes eggs too. Like,
I think Shadow Demon ult purges Necrophos Ghost Shroud, right?
Yeah. If you have eggs, I think. Oh no, it does it anyways.
Yeah. So that's quite good, I think.
Meepo ban is a little weird. I'm not quite sure if they have a Meepo player. Maybe it was Fred, but
maybe they just don't want to play against a Meepo. You know, like I can't really blame them for that.
They don't exactly have the greatest like Meepo counters right now, and they probably just don't want to draft into it.
Alright, Nyx.
I like this.
I think it's a good hero against the Weaver.
Yep. A lot of good bursts. Necro's able to get an ult off.
You can also catch him with the Carapace.
Yeah, there's very many ways to stun Weaver. Now.
5 seconds.
So this is almost certainly going to be 4 Weaver. Well, I don't know, not necessarily. I think I would play 1 Weaver into this, but I am not most people. Oracle is one of those heroes.
You're not most people. In fact, you are one person.
I mean, this is a very factual analysis you got here. But Oracle is fairly annoying to play against as Weaver, just because, you know, it's a save support. I don't want to be committing a ton of time trying to kill him after he ults himself. Or any other hero, especially Necro. Nyx is okay, you could play around the hero. But it's still kind of lame.
I don't know, I still think you just pick your Grimstroke right here and go Weaver offlane with the Grimstroke. I think it's fine.
I guess you could.
Dire team pick.
Your core. I mean, it's good with the Shadow Demon, but like that still feels bad. Like,
so
it's not really
Necro Nyx is a lane that TV can deal with. Nyx Assassin is a low damage hero.
I mean, Necro's constant magic damage, though. It's not about the... I mean, TV's got high base armor, but that's about it. His health regen is kind of so-so.
I mean,
especially
he's just going to buy a Ring of Tarrasque in this lane. And then he's going to be fine. If you don't have super high kill potential on... it is sort of just kind of sustained in this lane. It's not super bursty.
Yes, but I still think you could easily die to like a Nyx stun and a couple of Necro heals. Like, I don't know. I'm just not sure picking it third is really the play here. Because, well, you do know their support too. It's either going to be Oracle Necro in the offlane or Necro Nyx. We're expecting the Nyx, right? Like,
yeah. I don't think they would run Oracle with Necro.
I don't see a benefit to that either.
Mm-hmm.
Other than like maybe you get some more bursts, and as well as the healing is just insane. Like you can sit in that lane as long as you ferry out mangoes or clarities.
Radiant team pick.
Drow Ranger.
Drow Ranger.
Yeah,
Hello.
it's gonna be Oracle Drow top. Or bottom actually. Keep thinking the Radiant. I mean, it just allows Drow to get a couple more hits off. Like,
10
Not bad.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I think it's legit. It doesn't feel like the most aggressive safe lane duo, but
No, it's fine.
Oracle's kind of
So
one
the
of the
issue is you
support heroes
haven't
that keeps
seen-
your core in lane.
Dire team
You haven't
banned.
seen the offlaner yet, and it's kind of this is the kind of hero that you want to take against a Drow.
So it's a support weaver.
Yeah.
And we're still looking at their mid hero here. I'm surprised they didn't just go ahead and last pick their offlaner, to be honest, but maybe they were
10
expecting the
seconds
Centaur
remaining.
ban if they didn't pick it, so.
It's possible.
5 seconds remaining.
Could maybe go an OD here if you're Radiant.
Yeah, OD wouldn't be bad. Well, there's a Nyx in the game. And there's also
That's
Silence.
true.
Ah,
That's true.
you're also at range. I would not OD here actually. OD's a little rough. I think Ember is a little bit dicey, but you can kind of build around it. I think you want a hero that can jump on the Drow right now. You don't
Mhm.
really have that. TB wants to sit at the back of fights, so he's not really going to want to run in
Radiant
with Centaur.
team banned.
Weaver's obviously going to be kind of in, but you're not running a core, so probably
I mean,
not.
Any three of the spirits, Ember, Void, or Storm, honestly.
I think Void Spirit's really good here.
Storm's kind of bad because of the Nyx Assassin.
Yeah, there's a Nyx, yeah. Void Spirit's a little more survivable and needs fewer items than Storm to work, and also isn't completely
10
dumpstered on by
seconds remaining.
Nyx E. So I would opt for the Void Spirit here.
5 seconds remaining.
I think it's Void or Ember. Ember does, again, kind of struggle with the carapace, but...
Yeah.
Radiant team pick.
I mean, same thing can happen to Void Spirit, too. Like, throwing out an Aether Remnant. It's just not as often, of course.
Yeah.
Nothing really significant for bans. I mean, Oscar's just cheese hero to deal with. You might as well get rid of it. And TA...
It's good with Drow, too.
10
there's
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I mean, they could do like a DK as well, but I don't think you want to like go tanky into a Necrophos because he's just gonna make you
No.
squishy.
Dire team pick.
Yep, there goes
is.
one.
I think it provides everything you need, pretty much. The hero's fairly survivable. A little more so than Storm Spirit.
Yeah, I don't know. You gotta have a good player on it for sure.
You
Because
do.
he's really gonna be a tempo setter. You don't want to give any space to this Drow. I think that
10
Drow
seconds
beats
remaining.
TV. At least in the mid game for sure.
5 seconds remaining.
And the lineup around a Drow really allows her to sit in the back as well.
Drow outranges TB, which is important in this matchup. That tends to be sort of like the defining characteristic about whether a hero.
There you go.
Choose a hero.
Okay.
They
This
don't
is
have a
kind
lot
of
of lockdown for it.
No, they don't.
They have Aether Remnant. No, I mean Voice Spirit could go Yules here. Look at how responsible Drow is wearing a face mask and nobody else is.
Mm.
Technically Necrophos is. That's probably a mask.
Oracle is 2, technically.
Not really. I mean, that's unsanitary. Just a full facial mask.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I feel like, anyways. Drow's the only one. I don't know what TB's doing. If
I
that's
don't
like a
think
mouth
TB
or
even
what.
has lungs.
I mean, he's got a chest.
Yeah,
What
but
else
like,
would
look at
be
his
in
chest.
there?
It's like open.
10 seconds
Like, I don't
And
think
so
he
is
has
his
any lungs.
face. It's like a star or
5
something.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
For this Doggo mid. Is this actually Doggo mid? Yeah, it is Doggo mid Void Spirit.
Let's go. Badger off lane. Let's do it.
Yeah. I mean, it's what he's been doing for the longest time. Sometimes he'll play some offlane heroes mid, but he's been playing offlane forever, and Centaur is a hero that you really don't need to practice. Badger hasn't played in like a week. And yeah, Centaur is just a strong hero. You don't really need to like. There's not too much to get there. I'm in an opinion that every single hero has like a lot of depth to it, but Centaur is one of the more. You can have a lot of impact on the game without like.
Making crazy plays.
Yeah. Just pop your ult
Sort
when
of
it's
about-
necessary.
That's the biggest thing with the hero. It's really just knowing when to use the ult to save other lanes, kind of paying attention. This one, not a fan.
They did use it. We will see what they want to do. Oh, I need to do.
Alright, who we got? So, Soundproof, Terrorblade, cool set, I like that. Dark Smoke on the Shadow Demon, cool mask on him. Doggo's on the Void Spirit, cool hero. We did in fact predict that one. New player kind of guy, Fred, 0, 1, 2, 3 through 9.
I mean, new
on
player
the
kind of
Four
guy.
Weaver.
What?
He's like a free agent, right? Who cares? Oh, remake?
Who cares?
Oh, okay. Badger, Lol on the Centaur offlane. Very cool. On the other team, we have Nulligon. This guy's like, I don't know what he is. I used to have like a rivalry with him or something, I think.
What?
On the Drow Ranger.
What?
No?
Is this some lore we're missing out on?
Yeah, I think Nulligon and I were like,
Alright, anyways,
Kinda.
continue. We'll do it after the game. Just like mid-game
yeah,
story time.
Yeah, he looks, I don't know who this guy is actually. Oracle. He's got a cool set, so I trust him on the Oracle. Alaris, I feel like I should know who this guy is.
Yes.
On Storm Spirit. Stromboli Spirit.
He has played in a couple of games that you've casted.
Off Spirit. Alright, there we go. Off! Exclamation mark on the offlane Necrophos. And Butterball on the Assassin.
Butterball is my favorite person to cast, literally because saying Butterball really quick is fun.
Butterball!
Butterball, it's hype. It's hype. Can't get around it.
For sure. Alright, here we go. We're gonna get some sick rune contests on the top lane.
Drow
We have
did
a-
level just slow first, so I don't think they can actually stop him from just picking up the bounty and walking away. Same thing bottom two. We did go 2 for 2.
The old
And,
disruption.
yeah, I think so. TB's base regen is pretty trash. Look at
Oh,
this.
yeah. Remember-
1.6.
This hero used to have like 5 base regen, and he was like
He's a
the
lane
shit. He was
monster.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah,
now,
his base attack damage is kind of mad too into a necro.
yeah, dude, this hero used to be like a god of laning. Now he's trash.
He's not trash. I mean, the
All
thing
right,
is,
all
you
he has
you
going
kind of
for
have to rely on Metamorph, and I think you pop. I don't know. The meta used to be around him. You pop Metamorph early on, get like the first wave of CS or first 1 or 2 logging.
I mean, that's what I still do.
Yeah. I don't. The TB games I've seen lately, I haven't seen a lot of people doing that. They usually wait till like a first blood opportunity, but since this lane is with the Shadow Demon, I think he probably just pops it really early on. They don't really have kill potential.
I think the goal with Metamorphosis early is you harass the enemy out of the lane a little bit, or you just trade. You focus on trading rather than CSing a little bit more, just because you have that extra damage in the range. And then when you go back to melee, you kind of just play defensive. So yeah, there's that. Cool pause. Game is delayed now to even further. I'll check out these blocks mid. Looks like Doggo's gonna win the block war. Alaris did in fact let a creep through. This is going to bone him, just a little bit.
The battle
Yeah, it's gonna go high ground for Void. That's a really good block from Doggo.
Beautiful block.
I mean, all Alaris, he's got to pull the wave around.
I mean, he's got it.
Actually, just watch this. Doggo doing just fine. Gets the range creep denied as well. No, he missed the range creep last hit, but he doesn't get the denied.
Yeah.
So the XP is still pretty big. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what you do on Void. You just go for that range creep, secure, leveling the resonant pulse. Yeah, it's actually really good harass too. Look at it. Like, he's already half health and he's only used it twice. That's without any right clicks too. Although, I'm surprised he went for the dissimulate like that aggressively. But when it works, I guess.
I guess it does get you range creeps, so it's kind of valuable in that end.
Oh, and okay. I just missed first blood. I was not expecting it to be top on a Weaver. But yeah, Weaver just dying. Had Sakuchi, but it was on cooldown, I believe. That level 1 cooldown can kind of screw you over sometimes. Badger just going for the range creep.
Yeah. Good play there.
Nola got cold this game, though.
Dude, Doggo has 2 points in Dissimulate. This is weird. You like never see this.
It's usually nice Resonant Pulse, yeah, and he's able to get the Resonant Pulse up there to survive. He is taking a lot of harass from Alaris, who I think should win this matchup. Alaris is pretty decent mid laner. I haven't seen his Storm ever, I don't think, but... Can he get the range creep? Can he get the range creep? Oh! Still 12-0.
I think that, Void Spirit can beat Storm in this matchup, and he has 0 points in Remnant, which is kind of concerning. I think you need that to do something this late.
Here he goes, one more. The pull is kind of strange, but he did almost kill off Doggo earlier, so that might be the reasoning behind leveling the pull early.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's too out there.
They're hardly getting any harass bottom on his soundproof too. I thought maybe we'd see Off play a little bit more aggressive, but yeah, it was the early metamorph pop from soundproof.
Yeah, that's
and that might just be why he's actually pretty healthy right now. He's able to.
Yeah, he's also just pulling creeps back. It's pretty normal stuff here in TB.
They've really got to pull this off lane right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna push with the tower. You kind of gotta be careful with the Fred. Gonna take a little bit of harass. Badger actually gonna miss the stun too. Yeah, I think this is the kind of situation where you want to pull your off lane. It's just wide open. Badger's having to stand like over here in the trees, not really contesting for CS.
He's pulling a creep back. Actually, he's okay. I don't know why he's not.
Got the one. He should.
Right?
Yeah. I'm. Maybe need to pull that one back a bit more. It would have been able to make them a little bit more aggressive. Fred with a couple of hits. No, he just drops. Purifying Flames. Gets him the burst kill. Nice play there from Helix. Fred just
really
overcommitting with the Sakuchi. Second death on him early on.
Aggressively. That is the biggest thing with playing Weaver early. You have to know how to play around your Sakuchi cooldown. It's huge.
That's why I think the hero is way better. I've always seen it in a support role, but it's so hard to pull off. Like, you don't just pick it and know what you're doing. Like, you can't just be like, I'm gonna play support on Weaver. They are actually gonna get the return kill on Helix, which feels pretty good going on to Badger because that is 2 kills. Death right there. But I think they decreased the amount of kill streak gold as well in that update, so it's not particularly as big as it used to be. But yeah, Weaver, I think Weaver support's actually really hard to pick up because it's like you gotta know how to farm, you gotta be really efficient with it. It's all about getting in eggs as early as possible.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, Lara's gonna tick down. Somebody's dying mid, I believe. He gets the pull as well. Doggo still just trading, but there's another remnant there, and the right clicks from Alaris with the haste rune. Gets him the trade.
That's so huge, actually.
Doggo committed for it. He had a chance to back, but...
You can't let the,
Oh, he looks like he just dead again, I think. Sakuchi being popped, and he takes down the friend.
That's good.
So Badger lane not doing too bad. This is more what I expected when I was bottom lane, by the way. Soundproof just sitting here with like 170 health.
Yeah.
He does have a sell there.
Alright, off going with this, like, 2k build of Heartstopper Max or something. I don't agree.
So we can farm Ancients, dude. We're going back. We're going
Oh,
all
yeah,
the way back.
That still works. Yeah.
It's a classic. Can't you do that with Roche still? Is that still work?
Doesn't Roche have HP regen? Yeah, he has 20. I don't think
Is
he
it
can.
more than enough?
Uh,
Oh, they're actually already gonna go aggressive onto the Shadow Demon right here. He's got a disruption though. Pops it on himself, but that just makes time for another here. Plus the Ghost Shroud. The healing is just doubled right there from the Ghost Shroud. Couple more right clicks. I don't think they're actually able to get it. Diving is Butterball. One more hit from Off. We know Butterball is gonna pick it up. That means Off doesn't get the regen. He's kind of stuck over here with the creeps. Soundproof going for some right clicks. Maybe looking for the TP. Butterball's canceled it. Badger's rotated all the way down. There's the Metamorph pop as well. Off is still tucked in the trees. He doesn't have a Ghost Shroud this time. He will take down. Butterball is going to be the next target. You have a Carapace, but I mean, you're still not living here. Easy double kill for Soundproof. Badger really didn't need to be here, I guess, but...
I think, you know, it's not bad to pull him in. He tanked a lot of harass for him. But he is losing out on
Oh, we
top
also get a
XP.
return kill mid.
That's good. You need that sort of thing. Playing against a Storm.
It's like Doggo used both of the ults there to pick that one.
How
I
did
don't
he
know.
die? I guess he just have a lot of mana.
Double kill for Soundproof though. They're really just... Sure, the Shadow Demon is really not that big of a deal.
Yeah. TB's a hero like Storm in that if he wins his lane, it's usually a very difficult game. So you have to apply pressure to him. The expectation is TB like
a
laner.
just pop top. Oh,
Oh, there you
that
go.
damage from Nulgon. That is level 6. That's where that burst came from.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Drow is still a pretty serious hero, I think. Hasn't been seen too much, but got a little bit of a cast point buff. Multi-shot's still a serious ability.
She's definitely not like out of meta for sure. Just don't see him quite as much anymore.
It's a hero that doesn't need a ton of farm to be effective, which I think is important right now. Obviously.
I don't think she's like a one item and fight hero like some of the other cores we see being picked, but still a lot better than she used to be when it was like the ult used to be the one shot and creeps, which it might still be, but I don't think so. I think they got rid of it.
It is. You just can't do donations.
Yeah.
Illusion.
But it does allow you to farm pretty quick, and I think it's still like you get a couple of items and then you can start fighting. As long as you have some big frontliners to go ahead for you, you do not want to get caught out. If Badger's blinking and stunning the Drow, there's not a lot of ways for her to get away, or Nulgon just needs to go like a Hurricane Pike early on.
Yeah, it's the big item for Drow now with this multi-shot is the Dragonlance, because that does extend the range of multi-shot quite a bit. So, I think once you get that item, you can be effective in a team fight.
This is a weird rotation bottom from Alaris. They're gonna try and find the TB, I think, but he's just jungling.
This guy's long gone. Yeah, this TB's like happy to jungle now. You get 3 points in
And
illusion.
Alaris kind of realizing that he's like, yep, we are not finding this hero. There's a nice courier kill top for Badger, so you're making some space in the meantime. But still, we've slowed the game down quite a bit here. Thought we might get some action with Alaris rotating, but he's actually just gone into the jungle for a bit, realizing, yeah, I spent some time there. Still pretty easy for him to farm back in. Badger's TPing into the outpost that just got stolen, but they're going to try and steal it back. Badger getting stunned up, but I think it's more than enough time. He's going to be able to get both of the outposts going towards Radiant. And Butterball using the stun just a bit too early. Maybe it could have gone back for it now, but that disruption would have been there. Yeah, I guess even if he stunned later, Badger can just start clicking again. It's a nice rotation from a Shadow Demon. Are going to get both of the outposts, but still it's only 150 SP. Badger trying to go for the return, popping the ult this time, as well as the disruption, but they don't have a follow-up stun. Butterball is going to get healed, as well as rotation down from Helix. We also lost Doggo. Alaris is rotating over. It's going to be two very big kills for him if he gets them both. Blinking onto Badger. Necro popped as well, off getting a kill. They don't have a stun for Dark Smoke, and nice find there.
They're gonna try to push top on this drow, actually.
I believe Alaris didn't have pull either, but still a pretty big kill onto a tanky Badger. You're not going to get a chance like that very often.
Oh my god, is he dead?
I don't think so.
Oh, Nulligan. Oh, he didn't have his. Yeah, actually. Dude, what is. Alright.
They're still trying to make... TP is farming so aggressively. Going for the TP is gonna get canceled, plus the pull. He can still get the ult off if he wants to use it. But he just lost the mana. He's still got a wand. Is just turning it, and now he's gonna try and find a Lars. He has the ult if he wants to use it. He does use it eventually. It doesn't do too much damage. But the rotation over from Butterball hits the stun. Alaris has a pull again too if he wants a couple more hits, but he might get the kill. No. Nulligan with the TP back to the tier 2. A great rotation. They find that kill before the storm dies.
Yeah, that's kind of dope. I'm not gonna lie. That's some like assert your dominance stuff right
Meanwhile,
there.
bottom 2 off, gonna get some bugs on top of him. We do have a rotation over from Helix yet again. Badger throwing out the double edge, but it does no damage. There's 3 stacks of Shadow Poison as well. Not quite enough damage. He's going for some heals. Doesn't have that Ghost Shroud just yet. Badger looking for the double edge. It's not enough damage. It's still only level 1. He went for the Retaliate max. And now the rotation bottom. They've lost Darkstroke. They're gonna lose Badger yet again. I said we wouldn't have very many chances to kill off that tanky hero. That's happened twice now.
I don't know whether. Oh, I don't know. Necro is this hero where you get like baited into trying to go on him, and then he just turns. I've seen this so much.
I mean, I don't know if that's really a bait. They got a little tunnel vision there, I believe. Trying to go past the tier 2s is pretty sketchy.
It's very sketchy. I think. Yeah, I don't know. Right, but the Storm is doing really well. He's very happy with where he's at, I think.
Yeah. I mean, you really just got to look at soundproof. It's kind of the metric of where Radiant is at in this game, and he's still behind all 3 cores of Radiant. It's the 3 cores of Dire on top right now. Soundproof's trying to catch up to Alaris, but Alaris can farm just as fast, if not faster, than a TB, so... Mars as well is being very aggressive, which I like too. I think this is definitely the play here. The more pressure you put across the map, the more suffocated TB is going to feel.
Mm-hmm.
Surprised we still haven't seen Butterball really rotate with that level 6 yet.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of surprised Doggo hasn't really left mid either. He kind of has... He has 6. I feel like he can probably make plays on the Drow with Centaur.
He could maybe go into off right now, actually. He's got an 8th and he's pretty far forward, but I don't think they're going to go for it. Jump in onto the TB immediately from Alaris. They get the kill with the Necro. What a rotation. Off was just sitting there ready for it. Jumping forward maybe is Doggo. Not quite hitting it though. Misses the damage, and now Alaris could just pop one of his runes, get that bottle charge up. Doggo having a back as well. And Badger now just completely left alone on the front side of the fight, just taking so much damage from Nulligan. Does get saved by the disruption, but the split shot to come out immediately afterwards. Easy kill. Butterball actually picks up the last hit. And now Doggo and Dark just have to look at this. You can't really stop it. Ace picked up yet again from Alaris. We do have a TP coming mid from the Weaver, but this is a Weaver. Like, you really can't do too much. Taunt not gonna land, and now they see it. I don't think they'll run into it. Actually, Butterball just purposely running into it there, I believe. Is gonna walk a little bit underneath the tower. I don't think Soundproof TPing in.
I don't like this.
doing a little bit of a 5v5 mid right now, and Alaris realizing this is just like, yeah, I'm gonna go farm. Like, their carry just TP'd mid, and they're gonna try and make a fight out of it. Maybe pop the Metamorph and take a tower, but I don't think you want to be doing this if you're TB. Alaris might just look for a jump here, but we'll see how they want to initiate. They know Doggo isn't here. I think he might have walked underneath the ward. He did go get that rune in the top lane. Actually, he's going for the bounty runes. Lose that tier 1. They're just going to let it happen for now.
I think this is an okay play. You have to apply pressure somehow, and I think Radiant feels like they have to have all 5 heroes for it. I don't kind of agree with that. I think Void Spirit plus Centaur is enough to kill a solo hero. Granted, they don't have a ton of aggressive vision, so they don't really know what they can pick up right now.
I guess.
And this is about to be warded.
And the idea is to, like, Dire doesn't want to jump on a TB unless they have the Necro ult up, because then they can pretty much just guarantee he's not going to get the TB ult.
Yeah.
The health swap up. That's what happened in that last fight, too. The off is actually just being so aggressive right now. Nyx ult pop. They are going to run into the Remnant. I think Doggo might have seen that, though, and he realizes, oh, there's the Nyx here, guys. Do get the stun over onto Fred. Do they have enough damage for this, though? They're going to pop the Necro ult. The burst is there. Purifying Flames. They are going to turn it on to Buddha Ball. No, the save! Helix making some plays. In the meantime, Buddha Ball is still alive. We get the disruption as well onto the Centaur. A nice follow-up stun for Buddha Ball. He's still alive. He's not dying. They find Dark Smoke as well. It's 3 kills. All in support. Now we're finally gonna find a core. Doggo ticking down. The only lone survivor is Soundproof, and he didn't even show up to this.
Nah. That's like, I don't know. I feel like Dark Smoke is not catching on to the fact that he can save people with his ult. With his disruption on the Reaper side. That's twice that he's missed saves, and he's been very close. So I'm a little worried about what happens the rest of the game. This TV might have to like buy a link or something.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's only gonna get harder, right? Like the more burst they get.
Yeah, that's also true.
I mean, I guess the Necro ult timing is always the same, but I think you can die while it's on top of you.
You can, but I don't know. You have some time.
It does make your job a little bit easier because the Necro ult is kind of like a highlighting, just saying, "Hey, disrupt this person." Like,
yeah, you're right.
You don't really have to make a decision, but yeah, it's really just like, I think it's like a 1.5 second window or something. Yeah, 1.5 seconds. Oh, top, they do jump again onto Doggo. Alaris out of mana though.
It's alright though. Badger opting for the pipe first instead of Blink Dagger.
I mean, all of these components feel pretty good just by themselves. He probably started with the headdress, like.
Alright, they're looking for
Soundproof popping Metamorph, trying to find Helix. He does get the disarm onto the TB though, and I don't think that, no, they're gonna find Alaris out of mana completely. Helix as well, gonna try and save himself with the ultimate, but yeah, he's still dying. It's only space. Only space. Still just gonna tick down immediately afterwards though. Soundproof actually finding that kill. Meanwhile, mid lane, they are gonna use the Necro ult again onto Weaver, but this fight, they don't find the kill.
Necro ult blown.
And
so right now,
is getting bigger.
Let's see, are they making the right place? Do they have any wards? This is the question. I can't actually tell. But this is when Radiant should be looking to aggressively ward. They can't really take any objectives. They took top tier 1. Badger's a little aggressive here. Doggo's still looking to make plays here. I think this is okay. He is alone though. TV's gonna have a Manta soon, which is gonna help quite a bit here. It's HP, it's move speed, it's extra farming, and more importantly, it's the counter to the Drow Silence. So he's gonna have more chances to get Sunder off, which is critical here. He's going Scotty next. I kinda don't like this.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I mean, it's I mean, the health is kind of lessened because you're into that Necro, but I mean, it still works. Probably want some more magic res, but
I think this is a game where you go the... Oh, wait, what? He went Sanjay Yasha?
That's legit.
Alright,
What's
no.
wrong with that?
Well, you have a silence on the enemy team. Don't you want to be able to dispel that? I don't see that that is...
Wait. Oh yeah, with the Drow silence. I don't know, I guess his idea is like it's just the Drow silence. He can probably survive that.
Maybe.
I mean, Manta, yeah, would essentially just guarantee it, but he's probably just like, yeah, my illusions are gonna be dying like so quickly to the split shot, so just buff them up while they're alive with an S and Y. And
but I don't know. I think this is a game where you go the evasion talent and then butterfly. I don't know if you're familiar with that build, but it gives you roughly...
Badger's gonna have to pop ult top. Nolagon does have the silence if he wants to use it. Yeah, he's just trying to get Badger to use the ultimate. He had the TP the whole time too, so he didn't really have to use it, but it's not too long of a cooldown, I guess. They just can't fight for another minute here. Actually, Soundproof rotating top does get the slow, as well as the Metamorph if he wants to use it, but yeah, there's the silence. He's definitely pretty squishy. He's got 27 armor though. Look at this.
Yeah, he's pretty big.
It's just, I mean, Drow doesn't care about armor, right? Like,
that is true actually. Drow does care about evasion. Drow is not the kind of hero that wants to like buy an MKB. She wants stat items. So.
Oh, Dark Smoke looks pretty dead right now. Butterball gonna lead with this stun. Very nicely done, Butterball. Disruption onto Dark Smoke. It's not gonna matter.
You played.
Wait, who has the clumsy net? I saw a net go out on him. Oh, does he have it? Yeah, he does.
It's +6 stats. That's Alaris has a forfeit now. It's quite nice.
It's not a bad. Well, it's kind of a slow timing. Doesn't really have much else outside of that. We're 21 minutes into the game. They're gonna find Doggo though. Maybe a jump forward to Lars with the silence as well, but he doesn't quite find him. Doggo kind of realizing, yeah, that silence is up. I do not want to mess with that. Has the Yules now on Doggo.
Here we go.
Feels pretty necessary to try and kill a storm in this game.
All right, remember when I said Lincoln's on TV? Guess what he's building? Lincoln's. This guy's like, I can't rely on my Shadow Demon to save me, so I have to do it myself. Which is, I mean, a reasonable place sometimes. You can't always expect people to be there to save you.
Well, it just makes their life a bit easier if a Necro ult is used on a Lincoln. It's like, don't have to worry about it now. Like,
I agree.
Yeah, obviously, you still can't dodge the Drow silence. Oh, I just missed a kill too. Oh,
Yeah,
they
I saw
actually
on the
just
map, I
dove
saw
for
storm.
it.
Yeah, they have vision there, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
This is a really aggressive ward, and it's not one that's really likely to be dewarded either, because they're usually checking either the cliff over here or this cliff.
Yeah. Oh, you actually wouldn't... Oh, that's cool. So you'd expect this to be where the ward is, so you'd try to deward that area. But
Yeah.
you miss it.
I mean, I guess
That's
it does get dewarded if you just place your sentry on the ground to check both the high ground as well as over here. All you can really do. There's gonna be another dive too, this time on the Dark Smoke. Easy silence. Butterball doing work yet again.
Blown away.
He just sat there the whole time and they expected him to leave. But the entire Dire team is just playing inside the jungle right now.
Badger's in. And has no follow-up.
Trying to make an aggressive play over
in.
on the
Right.
Helix. Soundproof looking for some hits too. Does have that Metamorph
Positioning
because
here.
he wants to pop it, but Helix able to survive through this. Has the ultimate set up as well. We get us taunt over onto the Nyx. Hitting with the Metamorph is TB, but Soundproof, you're so squishy, you have to run out of it. You can't take too much magic damage. You're just gonna get a nice turn over onto Lars. Lars just got stunned up by Badger.
no.
They find the turn, but there's the TB ult off, getting the unstoppable spree. You lost your storm, but you still can get the kill on the TB, on the Doggo. Dark Smoke gonna be the next target. Does hit the stun with the Nyx, and it's just over. Well, the game isn't over. His life is definitely done for now.
Yeah, that was TB sundered someone who was like the same HP as him, which is just like, it's one of those like panic moments as TB where you're just like, I have to sunder someone, and then you like click the wrong target. I think Sunder's one of those like min-max abilities where you want to find the high value target to steal HP from. So I think he went on the Storm. He was like, alright, I'm gonna swap HP with the Storm, so this guy gets closer to dying or whatever, but the Storm is in the same amount of HP.
Yeah, I mean, they do kill the Storm anyways because of a nice stun from Badger.
Yeah, which is good. That's definitely very good that you managed to get that pick.
Just the rest of the heroes you lost are...
Yeah. He did have a chance to sunder the Oracle, which is not ideal, obviously, but, you know, you get, like, what, 800 more HP?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. It's kind of an awkward place to fight as well. While there's no ward here during that fight, TV was kind of stuck in the trees in this area, so it made it very hard for him to kind of move around. And they already used the Centaur ult to try to reposition.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like you can kind of, you know, he
Oh,
tried
they
to
see
reposition.
next, they see Butterball with the dust as well. Does have the carapace if it wants to use it. Stun actually going to miss, and now it's going to be an easy kill for Soundproof. I believe they still have the disruption as well. All popped on the Nyx.
The Nyx actually stopped them from killing that Storm. That was huge. Big play.
I think any fight that they take where neither team has great vision, Dire's just going to win innately because they have Storm to get vision with Remnants. They have Nyx to get vision as well.
Drow E is also very high range, which is incredibly helpful.
Yeah, just blind fire pretty much.
Yeah, really. Like, and it's such a low cooldown where you use it once and you're like, alright, whatever, just wait 20 seconds, let's do it again. Drow is also... she does damage quite quickly, so you don't have to necessarily be hitting for the whole fight.
I'll jump in this time again on the Dark Smoke. Badger popping the ultimate, still gonna find the kill though, I believe. Tick down to that silence plus the 8th remnant. Can they get the burst? No, the mech from off in time. Guardian Greaves are the savior here. Now the turn from Nolagon. Look at the damage. They get the kill over onto Doggo with the Necro ult. They even find the TB. Right on top of him. They get to focus both of them for free.
That's a moment right there where as TV, you're like, oh my god, I wish I bought a Manta. Because he just got silenced there and he couldn't do anything for a while. If he has Manta, he can maybe turn it.
Nolagon's just like always in the right position, I think. Yes. Like, very perfectly placed there.
He's farming aggressively, which is just perfect for right now. He's very strong. It's very hard for him to kill him right now, which is not something you always have as a Drow.
We have the TV buyback plus the extra music there because of the Arcana. Still out an illusion, but they get the silence onto the Weaver.
What is this guy doing?
Does have a buyback, but instantly dead at the beginning of the fight. Soundproof does pop Metamorph. It's a little early on in this fight, and it's more just a defensive Metamorph. Like, I'm gonna kill these creeps before they can get high ground now.
Yeah. They're backing up. This is the right play. You force the TV meta.
Oh, Butterball really wanted to go in for that illusion.
It's just annoying them. Yep. I kind of don't like Dark Smoke's build here. He went for the max Shadow Poison and Soul Catcher, and you're playing with a TB. This hero makes some monster illusions, and you're just not making use of that with this level on disruption.
I really think they need to be smoked right now too. They're like, they look like they want to make some aggressive plays, but they just don't pop the smoke and they get caught out by these wards.
Yeah, I think you're right, but at the same time, they don't have meta now, and what's their vision look like? Oops.
Not great. I mean, they have the ward mid,
their vision is pretty poor,
and they have one top.
They just have this ward. Oops.
And now it's just the one mid, actually.
And then I think they just got dewarded somewhere else.
It died. It was up here.
You pinging?
Yeah.
Hold up.
It was up here. It just died.
Oh.
It literally just
there we
turned
go.
out.
Yeah, sorry. I muted my I muted my sound. That was weird. Okay.
Nolagon actually going for a deep line next to. What's TB going? He's still working on the Lincolns. I mean, he has it. It's like a couple more CS, but he's definitely delayed. Storm has the vision, does get the silence on the right target too, but do they have enough burst while that silence is still active? I think they kind of missed the catch there, but no. Olaris dodges the Metamorph, or the health swap.
Yep. That is, oh god, that's so rough. He he was just swapping in a Clarity, so he put his magic wand away. I think if he had that wand, if he swapped instead of Wraithband, he would have lived there.
Yeah, this is a dieback too.
Yeah, that's rough. I'm really surprised Badger didn't hold there.
I mean, now it's like, yeah, they can't really make a defense without that Metamorph TB, and now they get the silence on the Doggo, jump in as well. He's got the Orchid if he wants to use it. There's the stun from the Nyx. They get the banishment onto the Storm, but Badger can't even get the stun off of his own to try and find a return kill. It's 4 dead in the base, and it's not looking great.
Nope.
I mean, what do you think? I think they just play too slow with the TB, right? Like, it might be the item choices of the TB, but even around it, it just felt like they didn't really accomplish too much with the Void Spirit. Didn't really, like, do much with the pick. They just get GG called.
I don't think this game is on TB. I think he played okay. I do think the SNY was a mistake. He was probably just thinking, like, you know, I'll do this and then I'll go Satanic and then I'll have plenty status resistance. But I think that there were multiple occasions where the Manta would have been useful.
Yeah.
I also think that the Lincolns was kind of greedy in retrospect. I would have liked to build it too, seeing as TB. I mean, TB wants to build stats, but I think a BKB there instead would have kind of enabled you more. And also, it was a good kind of replacement for a Manta Dispel. So, yeah, just kind of some interesting item choices on TP, but I can't fully blame him this game.
Yeah,
I think the rest of the team is a little passive.
I think the item build would have worked out had he had a little bit more space.
Yeah. Which comes with his team making more plays.
Yeah.
But
because, I mean, he gets SNY, like you said, he gets SNY, he gets Satanic, like he's so tanky, he has all the status resistance. He'll be just fine. But since he gets that SNY and then he dies a couple of times, his whole item progression gets messed up. He can't choose whether he wants to go Scotty or Lincoln's, and now you're just in kind of this weird spot where you're stuck with this item that doesn't really do much without the Satanic. And you know, it's just game over from there almost if you're the TB.
Yeah, a little bit. I think that I don't know. I think I mentioned it a little bit during the mid game, like around 15 to 20 minutes. Void Spirit was still sitting mid around that time, and I think he really should have been making plays with Badger. These two heroes can just dive people, and Drow's very vulnerable at that point in the game. She didn't have too much. She was just working on her Dragonlance. She wasn't farming jungle like crazy. She was just showing in top lane. And while you have the save support, you know, it doesn't really matter in a sense if you die or if you don't get the Drow kill. It's about the pressure, and it's about diverting the heroes around the map so your TB has more space. But it was the TB that was kind of dictating the fight. It was the game. He chose to farm in different spots because he didn't feel safe in certain areas, and that's just never really something you want to have as TB. You always want to you always sort of want to have your team give you as much space as possible. This is one of those heroes where with 2 or 3 items, you just get kind of huge and impossible to kill. Yeah, I don't know. My thoughts kind of got a little incoherent towards the end, but
No,
the message still stands of you have these tempo setting heroes that did not set tempo. That's the problem. Part of it was sort of the defensive nature of their items. Badger going for a Hood first, Doggo going for a Yules first. I don't think either of these items were necessarily bad. The Yules was necessary. He saw that Storm was building first item Orchid, and he didn't want to just die on Void Spirit. But I don't know. I would have liked to see like a Vessel or something on Void Spirit, or like a Blink Dagger first item on Centaur.
5 seconds remaining.
All right.
Radiant team ban.
We'll see these bans. I will be right back.
Yep.
Dire team's turn to ban. Radiant team's turn to ban. Dire team ban.
Okay.
Pretty similar bans. The Necro is kind of weird. I guess they just felt
10
this hero
seconds
was
remaining.
impossible to deal with, but I disagree.
5
This
seconds
is not a
remaining.
hero that I'm very scared of. They just didn't really have magic damage, and they
Radiant
didn't really
team
use their
ban.
saves as effectively as they should have. Beastmaster is very strong. I can't blame them for that ban. If you don't play the hero, you ban it.
Beastmaster is a pretty big switch up. I don't think we saw last game. I think the Necro is fine ban too.
10
This is a
seconds
BO2,
remaining.
so this is the last game. I'm too used to BO3s now.
Dire team ban.
Also,
they did
ESL.
ban Beastmaster last game.
Yeah, no, they didn't. It was untouched.
Nope. Yep. I'm surprised Pugna isn't getting picked more. I think OG really showed that it was a strong hero. Just like dump HP
I think
on
it's
other
just
guys.
hard to play for a lot of people.
It is a little weird.
5 seconds remaining.
You've mainly seen it core, so asking your support player to play this little green goblin that they've never touched before is a little weird, I guess.
Radiant team's
Seen
turn
a
to
lot of
ban.
techies picks too from like VP. You might see.
Oh my god, the heroes. I love
Dire
techies.
team's turn to
I don't
ban.
love playing against techies, but I love him. PL ban, alright. Cool. I also don't really fear PL. I think there's a lot of heroes that are in meta that counter him right now. Earthshaker, Axe, Underlord. It's the main couple, but
10
Yeah, I don't
seconds remaining. 5 seconds
they haven't
remaining.
banned Naga. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe phase 1 Naga ban actually picks Naga in first phase. Who knows?
Radiant team's turn to pick.
Oh boy, got through. Coddle ban. All right, this hero's pretty
Dire
strong.
team's turn to pick.
Bird. Very cool. All right, I saw something in I think the OG Viking game. You egg, and then Marzalt around the egg in a way that prevents ranged heroes from clicking on the egg. And the egg doesn't die, because
10 seconds
ranged attacks
remaining.
into Marzalt don't work.
Mm.
It's kind of sick.
5 seconds remaining.
So that's like my new favorite combo right now.
Dire team's turn to pick.
Grim
Stroke. Alright, cool. Wait, since when do you not have 2 picks in a row for second pick? That's crazy. Oh, you do. My bad.
What?
Nothing. Ignore me. It's fine.
Oh. All right then.
Alright, what's their synergy here? Is this where they pick Weaver again?
I thought that's what they were gonna do last game. They didn't go for it.
10
I
seconds
mean,
remaining.
yeah. Maybe they weren't so confident on it. I mean, I'll be
5
honest, I didn't
seconds
see too much
remaining.
of an impact from Fred on it. It's a hard hero to execute well from the support role. Like, I, as a Weaver spammer, would not be confident to play it in a support role. It's like that weird. Let's see, what other combos can we do here?
Sven.
Actually,
eggs.
what's really interesting? In the last game, Snap got banned out, and then Phoenix was banned out immediately after. So maybe people are kind of thinking about the hero in this way, with like the Snap counter.
Yeah,
Because Phoenix is quite
I think
strong.
so. Yeah, Phoenix is definitely. I feel like Phoenix is the hero you ban first, though. But also Coddle. I mean, yeah, I think you almost just skip the Oracle ban.
Yeah, I don't. There's so many other saves in Dota, and Oracle is annoying, but you can just swap it out for another hero. Like, Dazzle's still an okay hero. I would not be against picking a Dazzle.
Radiant team's turn to pick.
Ogre.
I mean, think of all the casts,
a minute to pick Ogre. What the heck?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Especially with your pairing it with Grimstroke. Maybe they were just thinking of heroes. All right, who's got single targets?
This is not the hero I think of.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds
This
remaining.
is not the hero that you think of all the casks.
Oh my god.
Think of all the
yeah,
casks.
sure.
Look at this.
And why don't you pick like a Doom or something?
Look at this.
You take like Doom, you take like Lion,
Ignite.
Nina's good.
Oops.
Bane, Double Fiend's grip is quite good actually.
Radiant
I would have
team
liked the
ban.
Double Fiend's grip.
Mars!
Green's quite good. What other supports can you take? What other threes can you take here, actually?
Dire team ban.
I don't know. Alright, what's this pick? Oh, Mars! Heck yeah! Let's go! I'm excited.
With the Phoenix, it does feel pretty good. Fortunately, they couldn't get the Coddle in there.
Yeah, it's whatever. I kind of don't like Phoenix Coddle support duo. You're kind of all in on the team fight,
10
and you
seconds
have
remaining.
no spammable stuns.
5
That's like
seconds
something,
remaining.
if I'm drafting, I want at least one of my supports to have a disable. And like, yeah, they have ults, but cooldowns. Meanwhile, both of Dire supports have some level of low cooldown disable, which you need if you're gonna try to
Dire
use.
team's turn to pick.
I don't know. Now they're
Right
kind
now-
of sucked into this. Like, we have to pick all 3 of our cores. I mean, you don't really have to get like single target abilities on them, but I mean, oh, Death Prophet would have been nice for them actually. I think.
Yeah, it would have been.
Ten seconds
I like
remaining.
DP with the Bloodlust.
Well,
It's,
plus the
more
extra
effective.
soup
5 seconds
too
remaining.
from,
Team's
Yeah.
turn to
Grimstroke.
pick.
Like,
Naga Siren.
Oh,
this feels good.
so they take the Naga. I'm sure Nolagon was like, "Pick me Naga, guys. Let's go."
Naga's still in the
Obviously.
pool, guys.
Oh.
Let's go.
Let's see if Sound.
But yeah, this is a really good Naga game. Like, the double lockdown is gonna be crazy.
You can also song
10
with the
seconds
Phoenix
remaining.
ult and the Mars ult, kind of just nullify it, which is nice.
5 seconds remaining.
I do think that Naga may have a rough time against this offlane. There's just so much AoE damage, so her illusions will just die. I mean, you can jump on the hero though, so it's okay.
Oh my god.
Wee woo.
How many people burned down their house in this city? Oh my god. If I had my door open, you guys would hear, like, people revving past every 5 minutes, though, so that's good.
Sick. Alright, what the fuck am I gonna pick here?
Just remove the muffler on your car, guys. It's a good idea.
Yeah, oh, we have a lot of that in the south.
Everybody wants to hear that. You're not the... Okay. You're like
I'm in
border.
the south. No, this is the south.
That's
Relax.
the border.
You don't know what it's like down here, mate.
Down here,
Dire
you're
team's
literally
turn
on
to
the
pick.
same latitude... Wait, longitudinal? Latitudinal line as I am.
No. North
The
Carolina's a way
exact
south
same.
of you.
The exact same. All right. Well, we'll fact check after this. After the draft here, we will fact check that.
This is potentially a
10 seconds remaining.
4 Lena, 5 Phoenix.
Lena would have
5
been
seconds
nice
remaining.
for a soundproof team.
Taking a mid. Or yeah,
I
taking
thought,
a
yeah,
4.
just into the Phoenix, it would work pretty well.
That is true. High range hero. Speaking of high range heroes, you could pick sniper here. It's a little stupid, but you know,
They have some jump to get on a sniper.
Radiant
Mars
team's
just
turn
gets
to
blinked,
pick.
and I think.
this is true. Heck yeah, here we go. This is the combo. This is what you want.
They still don't have a lot of egg hitters.
No, they don't.
Maybe it's
They
the
have
bloodlust.
0.
Like.
Dire team's turn to ban.
Drow Ranger.
Ooh, we got the Drow again. Cool.
Okay, I was completely wrong, but still.
Drow is a hero that does not mind getting doomed.
Literally, North is in the name. Like, that's why it doesn't count.
That's not. Oh my god, get me out of here. I mean, what, South Dakota's in the
10
south?
seconds remaining.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Yeah,
Team's turn
yeah.
to ban.
Sure.
West Virginia's in the west, even though it's north of Virginia.
We have a Viper ban last. Is this like a bait TA ban or something? I don't think you'd pick TA here, actually. I think you can Ember.
I don't know how they hit an egg right now.
I really don't. That's really
10
a huge
seconds
problem.
remaining.
Maybe you pick Meepo? No, you don't pick Meepo. Unless this
5
is
seconds
Naga
remaining.
support or like Naga mid, but that's just not enough space for.
No. Meepo mid. Naga safe. But I would not pick Naga with Meepo in the same game.
Yeah. There's just not enough space for those two heroes.
Is this where you pick Void Spirit again? No, I think you would. You need a jumpy hero, though. Jumpy hero. You can Quap here. Kind of whatever.
Yeah. What other, like...
They don't have a ton of lockdown on Radiant, so you can kind of abuse a Quap, but it's not the same level of mobility as like a Storm Spirit or a Weaver, necessarily.
Radiant team's turn to
I
pick.
mean, it's gotta be their mid hero. DK, maybe? DK kind of gets melted by a Phoenix, no.
You could still run Lina mid. I don't think Lina mid's that bad. I think the Lina is good in lane with Tamars, though, so I don't know if you'd really want to do that.
No, I'm thinking Soundproof Steam draft,
10
though.
seconds
Oh, yeah.
remaining.
But, yeah, I just don't think it's great into the Phoenix.
5
I think you can
seconds
get
remaining.
kited. I think you can pick a Sniper here, and it does a lot for you. Sniper counters Drow because of the range difference. Sniper is an egg hitter. Sniper forces the Mars to go on him and kind of take the fight differently. And they do have a lot
Dire
of
team's turn to
tanky
pick.
heroes in front.
The sack.
No, Sniper's
okay.
pretty good. I think the good thing with the Sniper too is they have that Naga Siren. Like, if you get a Blink Mars ult, Naga can just pop Song and they wait till it's over and get Sniper out.
Yeah.
Or go for like a TP on him or something.
Yep. That's true. Leshrac is just a later game solution to the
10
Naga
seconds
illusions.
remaining.
Even though they have an incredible amount of AoE.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I think it also makes you a really quick team too. Is maybe
Yes.
what they're looking for. They don't want to go late into a Naga or a Naga Siren.
Choose your hero.
This is kind of cool.
Wait, the birds don't hit the egg though, do they? Well, they do, but
they
it's not
don't.
as much
They
damage.
don't. No, they don't count.
Hmm.
This is kind of weird. I think that the Visage Leshrac matchup is Leshrac favored because Leshrac has a very easy way of bringing down your cloak on Visage, so therefore your birds die quickly to the AoE. So it's I don't know how he's gonna play this. Birds are good against these supports. Phoenix kind of has a way out of it with the spirits. But Lina does not have a great tool against it. I think Mars is tanky, so we can actually split them quite well. Drow will struggle early. But I don't know. I'm giving it a 60-40 that Radiant win. Just kind of off the draft.
60-40.
Mm-hmm.
I give it a 50-50.
Wow.
I'll go with the easy. I'll pick the under on that one.
Yeah.
Actually, no, if I bet $10, that's a decent return for a 60-40. What would that be actually? What, did I get like $24 in the end? So like a $14 payout? Oh yeah. I don't know. That's just quick math. Quick math.
Quick maths.
I don't gamble.
Either way.
Well, actually, no, it'd be $21, so I get an $11 payout. Because 60-40 is 40%. Yeah. Yeah.
So, lane to watch, I think, is top. I think that bot lane is going to go kind of easy for Radiant. Drow Phoenix should be able to handle this Doom lane.
That was hot.
Are they putting the Grimstroke down there? Yes, they are. That makes sense.
I don't know. I think Doom doesn't really care about his right clicks. I think he just maxes out Scorched Earth and he can still do a lot of damage to a Drow. Like, just dive him potentially. I mean, I don't know. I'm impartial. I don't think Drow really is able to stop a Doom. You have to level Silence really early.
Gotta defend my hero.
To get Nolagon on the Drow, though. Helix on that Phoenix. Ilars on the mid-lush rank.
30
Butterball
seconds to
and
battle.
Off on the Lina and the Mars,
Butterball.
respectively. And the top lane, we got Dark Smoke on your Ogre. We got Soundproof on the Naga Siren. Pretty interesting starting build there. Just going for the Tango's Quelling Blade. So we got Doggo on the mid Visage. Fred and Badger on Grimstroke and Doom, respectively.
Alright, anyway, that's my last of all chatting.
Banned.
The battle
Banned.
You're gonna
started.
get yelled at.
Yeah.
Wait, everybody's too like focused to see it coming. What a double stun
really.
from Butterball. They don't even get attacks off on the Mars.
Mars gets the
And
bounty.
they get the
that's pretty
2 for 2.
good. Alright, cool.
It's like they did pick up the one bottom. Oh no, they got
Yep.
both top.
So, I do expect... Oh, wow. Soundproof's going straight for the Ring of Tarask. He's like, they are going to hit me in this lane. And it makes sense. What is Dark doing?
I mean, you can do this.
What
7
the? Look
armor
at
with
this guy.
6.2 regen. Like, he can definitely do this.
Who cares?
Especially with the Orb of Venom. Like, he's getting extra value out of all of these clicks. Like,
It's true, actually.
doesn't really have to care about what the Mars is doing. You're gonna lose a courier too with the slow
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Bro, what?
off
That's
immediately.
animal cruelty in my
Just
book.
not
Amateur
really
right there.
picking up on the I mean, I do this all the time too. Like,
I
actually,
mean, I am an amateur.
it is like the hardest thing to like constantly pay attention to your courier.
No.
There's so many
Radiant's
courier
bottom
snipes in
tower's
Dota
got
nowadays. That
problems.
Yeah.
I remember it used to be like this really rare, like big event when there was
Yeah.
only one. But
I remember, like, this one game in Shanghai, I think Puppy sniped, like, 3 couriers in one game, and people are going insane. Now it's, like, standard.
yeah. Or Prophets used to like TP into the base and just snipe people's
Oh my God.
couriers. Like,
Dude, I had this game, like, a week ago, where this guy picked, like, 5 Prophet and just sniped couriers for the first, like, 5 minutes of the game. It was
it
insane.
sounds like a good way to play. Like, just go TP into the base with the smoke and just kill couriers.
It's
Someone's
a
gonna
good, like,
rotate
mental
that.
game. It's not a great, like, way to make money, because you don't get too much out of
Yeah.
it. But you really annoy people, and you're like, what's going on here? I'm losing my courier.
Oh,
Oh,
Fire's courier.
Let them all get another one. Let's
Things
go.
aren't cheap, you know.
That's the other way. So we do have
Yeah.
1-to-1 courier snipes right now, and I believe that was soundproofs too. Yeah.
All right, Sound Professor's Ring of Tarask.
It is a pretty quick respawn on those level 1 couriers though.
I'll go
Nolagon almost losing his. We do have a rotation over, looking for the Stroke of Fate on Fred, but nothing really. There's a dive on Phoenix, so you can't really commit too hard for this. Badger's still going to take quite a bit of damage here. Couple of spirits being popped. Did go for that extra magic regen. Go for
Kinda cool.
Clocora.
It's alright. Dude, Dark Smoke's just running at these guys. This guy's sick.
Yeah, no fear. He is basically 2v1ing in the top lane. They really just need to keep trading with him, though, I think. Like, there's not too much you can do until Dark Smoke gets a lot lower.
Yeah.
He's still sitting on 400 HP, and there's just no way to stop this. They might even go for it even more. Stun over on the Soundproof as he did rotate over, but usually don't get net on Naga until way later.
Net early on Naga is like a throw. You want those extra points in your spells. Mid lane looking about as
Oh, Helix can maybe dive and go for a kill onto Badger here. He's just gonna back though. We might see it, but he's getting a lot of damage in on these heroes, especially the slow from Badger.
Wow.
Going for the stun, but that attack just so slow. Almost taking down 100 health. Helix doing just fine. I would have gone aggressive there and I would have died for it. But Helix, being an actual Phoenix player, like knows what he's doing. He's just looking for the harass. I can like notice situations where I'm definitely not making the right decision.
Butterball is in there right now.
Yeah, looking for the courier kill. Does hit a nice stun over on the ogre, so he doesn't take too much damage.
He should have gone for the ignite.
1-1. I'm a little... Okay, so you go Bloodlust first just so you can trade more, I guess.
It's alright. Nice aggressive tip on the mid lane.
I didn't quite see what happened.
Neither did I. Or even on CS.
Just like some denies.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15 and 3, like perfectly even. Doggo's actually rotating over with the haste rune, but I mean, there's not really any kill potential.
No.
He's just gonna run underneath tower. Think a tower shot.
He could have used a grave chill there, I think. It wouldn't have been bad. Just like get some extra hits off. I am kind of surprised to see that Doggo's doing this well though. Usually Visage is not able to contest. I mean, Leshrac doesn't have a great attack animate, or doesn't have a great amount of damage early, so and no easy way to secure last hits. Neither does
Radiant's courier just got killed.
Oh, we lose
Doggo
another
is
courier. Dark Smoke. What is he doing? He's completely behind the tier 1. He grabs the bounty. Dark Smoke is doing so much work right now.
Hey, he's the kind of guy I want on my team.
Just
here comes
no
another courier
fear.
snipe. Dude, it's like
Oh
soundproof
my
is
God.
AFK in the brain when it comes to these couriers. Like, what is this?
Everyone is though. Again, I do that all the time. I swear.
Yeah, but I'm on edge after one courier death on me, and I'm like, alright, I'm gonna take it easy here.
Badger's gonna die bottom, and there's first blood.
That's a yikes. But, I mean, it's
Helix with the spirits. It's pretty tough for a Doom. I don't know. I'm not really sure Badger is playing the lane right. I think he just needs to like match Scorch Earth, maybe not even put a level into Devour, and just like start trying to run it Drow as much as possible.
I don't think he needs a point in Infernal Blade. I think that's the big difference. Oh, here we go. Maybe he'll click on someone now?
Get this slow, has the Infernal Blade to follow this up too, and as well as the Ink Swell. I mean, the Infernal Blade comes in handy. They got the immediate return kill onto Nulligan. There's not really much Helix can do in that either. And still, I mean, bottom lane, yeah, I feel like Badger could be doing better than he is. Like, obviously that kill right there is possible to do again. You just kind of keep the regen up too. But look at this.
2 points in Infernal Blade, what the hell?
Yeah, he's probably going for the like 2 month, 3 month. Like I said, he hasn't played too much recently.
Yeah.
He's going like the really old Infernal Blade max build, which I don't think is the right choice anymore. I really think he needs to max Scorched Earth here.
I think Scorched Earth is definitely the thing to get here. You double the damage at 2 points.
Well, and the Ink Swell in your lane, like, you're not gonna get stopped, even if you get silenced away. Oh no, he missed the split shot, unfortunately from Nulligan, but I still think they can find this kill, especially with a couple of slows. Badger's taking a lot of damage as well, going for the Ink Swell, not gonna hit the stun though. He knows he has to back. Badger gonna tick down. Top lane 2, they finally killed off that pesky ogre.
Uh-oh.
Rehippo. That birds are up mid, gonna get stunned up. One of them actually stuns him, but he didn't quite get the other one off in time, so Doggo can't really find that kill.
I feel like Doggo could have sidestepped that stun. I think the Leshrac, the cast point on Splitter is so long. So like you really have ample time to just get out of the way. And I mean he doesn't know that it's not.
You kind of just gotta get out of where you're currently at.
Yeah. And the chances are that the Leshrac's gonna stun on top of himself. He's not gonna do some crazy prediction. But
have to do better
CS
than
looking quite good for both sides actually on carries. Biggest difference is the offlane. Mars is doing well. I mean, I kind of expected this. He's against a Naga. His hero does well against Naga. And Doom is not especially great against a hero that can kind of kite him like this. Maybe they can do something here.
Oh, bottom, there's a little bit. I mean, they can't answer another one. Again, without the levels in Scorched Earth, Badger just can't find his kill. Does have a salve if he wants to pop it. Is going to use it. Stun going to miss, and Buddha cannot cancel out that salve. Badger potentially just going to turn this even. Nolagon is over here very aggressive.
So he doesn't know where the Phoenix is. This is the smart play.
A little bit of space. That's a nice stroke of fate from Play, who is looking for that ink swell, but the nice stun from Butterball. Badger just has to back dive in. Badger ticking down to Butterball. The bait was there the whole time. It was me, yo, says Helix. I was here the whole time.
He never left.
Dire have fortified their structures.
Good moves from Radiant supports though. I think Helix is playing really well.
Good. They're up 5-1 in this game right now. Like, I mean, I wouldn't say the lanes are the biggest victory yet, but 60 CS on the Naga, they're not quite contesting as much. Swap over, they almost kill off the birds. Doggo has to sleep on both, and it's just gonna be summoned.
Doggo is nearly at the helm at 10 minutes. He skipped food, which is kind of weird, I think.
Just let your birds do the work. Boards.
This is mid tower gets taken. That's quite big.
Yeah, Lars has a haste rune, so we can just back. This is kind of what you got to expect when you leave the lane, though. From a Leshrac, he's just like, okay, well, this tower's mine now.
Yeah, but I mean, now that the tower is dead, Visage has no incentive to stay in the lane.
So rotation bottom from a Lord. I don't think he finds this.
Taste's nearly out. He's backing the stick right there. Oh shit! Dark Smoke is juking like a madman.
He's just like in these such aggressive positions. Like he knew exactly where the Leshrac was. Other than the one death, I think he's playing incredibly well. Alara's gonna go mid onto Doggo, but the nice sleep there from the birds yet again. Alara's may be able to kill these birds off, I think. No, look at how little damage this does. Like,
he has 4 levels of explode. This guy is not messing around. That's actually crazy. Also, I just learned that they changed the Visage 25 talent.
We have a Laguna Blade coming out, trying to kill off Fred. The egg even being popped on the 2. It's a great positioning for it. Dark Smoke trying to kill, but the stun from Butterball guaranteeing it. They find the kill. Dive back from Helix. I think he clicked the wrong way on that, and now they're going to get punished for it. Badger completely being missed. Gonna go for the turn in the Doom. Okay. Badger, I think you're just trading away your life right here, and it's definitely not worth it, because they're just going to get a deny.
That's so rough. I mean, I respect the idea to make a play, but like...
Oh, nice play there from Doggo. Maybe looking for the Mars ult. Does get it off onto Doggo, as well as the spear immediately afterwards. Doggo is dead. You're going to try and find the birds afterwards.
I mean... Doggo is dropping both birds at the same time. Not a fan of that.
Denied the regen rune.
Yeah, that's the play. They gotta do that stuff.
No courier deaths for a bit here now. They'd say it was 60-40 Radiant, and I think their odds are a little better than that now.
Yeah. I don't have Dota Plus, so I don't know. But...
I would assume that their odds are better than that now. Yeah. Maybe even from the get-go, but they are up 9-1.
Yeah. The one thing going well for, well, actually there's 2 things going well. This Visage is huge. He doesn't have boots yet. I've seen people do this where they don't go boots on Visage, and I think it's really strange. But oh, get that Alpha Wolf. Let's go, Doggo. Come on, there you go. All right, the birds now do 30 something damage. So
I mean, they can maybe make a rotation bottom again. I feel like you just gotta try and find Doggo. That's their only kill so far.
Dire Snow fortified their
I
structures.
think
Four heroes.
they take this tower. This is what Visage does right now.
Doggo.
He has his helm. He has the birds. He has a creep.
Oh, what a read.
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower?
What a read from Nolagon, though. Like, he just presence of mind, like he knows there's a lot of heroes down here.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom
He might have
tower.
seen the Alpha Wolf aura.
Well, they have. What is this? Oh, and that's the hero vision from Dark Smoke. Yeah, so he might have seen the rotation down from this ward or maybe the mid ward, but
Dire's top tower has
still, they do take away top at the
Radiant's
same
bottom
time.
tower
You need to
needs no
trade the tier 1 for the tier 1 in the safe lane.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And yeah, I don't know. I feel like this game is just starting to favor Radiant more and more. Like, Alaris can just start rotating and taking all of these outer towers until there's no map left for a Naga to farm.
On Dire's top tower.
Like, tier 2 gonna fall here. They have to pop a Fortify. Not gonna save the creeps, though. I'm a little surprised they didn't pop Fort just aggressively there to save the creeps so they could keep going immediately, but we do see a rotation top from Soundproof. Maybe off just looking for the ultimate as well. Can they keep him locked down? There's 3 stuns here if they want to do it. The rotation on the backside. Doggo leading this. The stun with the bird. The Marzal pop. They can't get on the inside. And now the double doom on the back as well. No, he hasn't actually used it. Yeah, no, he did get the double doom on the back. The bird can't actually get his ultimate off. You do find the Leshrac as well. It's 3 kills for just the Badger.
Alright,
I didn't quite see, because the Grimstroke ult gives like a ground effect as well as the Doom, so it kind of covers it, but...
Who's Badger building? These all be like auras, but Visage also likes to build auras.
Dark Smoke? What? What?
Are they memeing?
I think so. Helix is just chilling.
It's no small thing to be
Radiant's
favored by
top
the
tower
gods.
deserves just as much help as
What is happening?
Peace in our time?
structures have been snow fortified.
Somebody's gonna break this up.
bait?
No, nobody break this up! Dark Smoke is just chilling!
Uh-oh.
No! What? Alright, that was BM right there. That was horrible. What a...
It's about the colon C. It's it. I broke the tree. That's true. That's true. Soundproof came in.
Yeah, that was a mistake. I mean, it doesn't do damage though. It's more like a friendly warning shot.
Oh, this is maybe a trouble.
Top Butterball
Nope,
just walked a little bit too far. There we get the Phoenix Egg too. They cannot kill this one. Doggo knows he just needs it back. But look at this magic damage. He's still just gonna tick down. No, he's right out of mana. Not getting enough of the heals. The laser coming out trying to save him. In the meantime, the rotation up from the Mars as well as the laser. They kill off the Naka. And now they're gonna go forward on the Badger. Stun into Nolagon as well. But no, there's the silence. You gotta keep that ogre away. Dark Smoke gonna die yet again.
Now that you're dead,
Dude, Badger
easy to
sat
respect you.
for 5 seconds casting Tornado during that fight.
Wait, what?
That was just what that was like the throwiest thing I've ever
No.
seen. What are you doing? I guess his spells were on cooldown. I did see that, but like, go click people. Come on, man. Be brave. I mean, he is like third lowest damage.
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower?
Aw.
Alright,
Being
this
mean
is,
to Dark Smoke now. This is
not nice.
just uncalled for.
Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
Alright, this is just looking to pick up a Vlad's. I think this is good. Doom's gonna do a pipe. I'd honestly rather have it the other way around. I think Visage having the pipe on himself is very beneficial. Because you're always gonna be around your birds. You don't necessarily know if your Doom's gonna be always around you. So, I don't know, whatever. I guess he values the Vlads. Does that thing give you damage anymore?
The Vlads?
Vlads give damage?
Potentially?
No, it doesn't. It just gives lifesteal now. It used to give like 20% damage, which is nice.
Yeah, it just gives lifesteal plus the 5 attributes. So technically it gives damage. I Anyone who buys it does get the 5. We do get a nice Mars ult on the 2 as well as the stun. Soundproof going to tick down. No, he's got the wand. Is able to walk out of the Mars ult as well, and I don't think they can chase any further. Doing that pretty nicely. And on the backside too, they get the double doom onto the Mars and the Lina. I don't think they're gonna kill a Mars with this doom. No, maybe they do have the burst actually. The Inkswell was used there. They are gonna find the kill onto the Lina, but they are just ditching the Mars. And at the same time, Badger's just gone too far. They had to commit so much, and that's kind of the problem with Doom too, is it just forces you to commit like this. Fred gonna save himself in the meantime with the Essence Ring, but I still think he's just gonna tick down to this drought. They've lost the tier 2 in the meantime, and now Alaris is bottom tier 1. He doesn't even need creeps here.
So Visage, I think, mismicroed, and he sent his birds mid to protect Naga as he was running away with the song. But he also sent his hero there, which is not something he needed to do. So he kind of just died there completely unnecessarily. So a little rough for him. I'm kind of disappointed that he didn't go Boots. I think Boots would actually save him in this game.
Still hasn't picked them up. I thought he would just save for a bit and maybe go for him afterwards.
I thought so too. It's the usual thing I've seen.
Oh, they're gonna get the over again too. Dark Smoke's just walking a bit too far. There was one tree right there. He gets pegged too.
Poor guy. There's no birds for 20. It's kind of a problem. I don't know why they're standing around here. I think they can't get kills right now. This is very risky. There is no clear way to start fights on Dire.
It's like walking in with the Grimstroke ult and then dooming, but the problem is, again, Badger doesn't have the max Scorcher. He went for the greedy Devour max instead, and his move speed is just not good enough to like run in with an Inkswell and get a Doom up.
Nope.
Probably just needs a Lotus Orb too, but...
I think Lina just Laguna Bladed Ancient Creep.
What?
I'll take that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Casually.
Yep. Alright, Soundproof is... What is he doing right now? I think they're trying to make a smoke play. I don't know why else is he teaming back with.
Well, I mean, there's not really much left. Roche in the top tier 2 is the last 2 objectives outside of high ground on the map.
Yeah. Doggo is also going... No, he's going solar.
Have we not seen a single team smoke this entire series? I feel like we haven't seen a single smoke.
We have not. It's very strange.
Maybe they'll smoke out of Roche here. Maybe that's the play. I don't think anybody has bought a smoke.
Uh-oh. Doggo's about to die.
He's fine. They don't have a blink yet on them. Oh, no. Yep, they do.
And he's going to farm. This is very weird. They have vision here?
I don't think they quite see him. There's a little bit of a drawing, and I think they're just saying, yeah, let's go take that last tier 2 and just call it good, my guys. But maybe they're thinking, I think you take the last tier 2 and then you just roll through if you want to fight, but...
Yeah. And I really wish that Doggo actually went BKB this game. I think he'd really destroy fights if he had that. Not taking all his
Visage?
Yeah. It's necessary some games. Look at all this magic damage they have. It's like Leshrac.
Yeah, but I mean, most of your damage from Visage comes from birds if you don't go for the max soul assumption. Right?
Yes. But if your hero stays alive, your birds stay alive. If your hero's cloaks stay alive, that's sort of how it goes. Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
Weird song
What is
play?
with the toxicity? Yeah, he had to TP out. He was gonna die to Aurora.
What the?
Massive Yules. Oh.
Okay. Cat on fire?
Hopefully he doesn't, like, lose his internet again.
Uh-oh. VRG, whatever.
Alright then.
Quick pause, good. I like those. Those are the best kinds.
Well, we're back into it.
I think Dire might... Doggo seems to be positioning to defend this tower. I think this is the right play. I think if you're this behind, you take a 4v5. And they know Naga, or they know Drow isn't there. Any amount of G's over 2.
Trigger a GG.
That's a GG timer. Oh.
Wait, I wonder if that triggers it.
Doggo has 2 G's in his name. G divided by 2.
No, that's G over 2.
G over 2. Alright. I guess.
Not any amount of G's over 2. G.
G cubed. Uh-oh.
Actually,
G
G to the no, G to
factorial.
the negative 1 wouldn't work. We ready whenever.
I like Alaris.
Oh god, there's not a square root symbol, is there? Yeah. And hit him with that,
Hit him with the math.
hit him with that proof.
Pythagorean. The Pythagorean good game. I roll 16 on Albanton.
Oh!
Oh.
That was close. You gotta do it again. Nope.
Lucky.
Yeah, then nobody's gonna hit it.
Bet. Oh.
59.
Hmm. Ooh.
Damn, that's like just a boring old 40.
GG.
Oh god. Oh shit.
Hit him with the Herald. Weird G. Same. Alaris making sure.
They were good the whole time. We're good.
Alright, here we go. They should absolutely be defending the tower, I think.
Problems.
And Dire is not doing that. Okay, whatever.
Dire's top tower is gone. Just a
They do have to deal with this push bottom. But I mean, for right now, they're still pretty good.
Dude, I don't.
Probably just
know
waiting on the high ground.
They should have taken that fight. 100%.
No, I think you get 2 lanes pushed at least. Maybe try and find soundproof outside the base.
No, for Dire.
Mm.
Dire should have defended that tower. They knew that the Drow TP'd.
I mean,
That's one of those like opportunities that you have to take if you're behind this much.
sure. I don't know. Maybe it's something you smoke for. I'm always a fan of just waiting, take the high ground fight. That's probably the best opportunity you have.
Be great.
But we'll see how they want to do it. They are just walking the Drow illusions to get vision on the tower for now.
Oh,
Mars ult
big
as well. Big Mars ult. The Zphyr gonna miss. It's on the 4. Egg as well on the backside. There is no hitting this. They get a kill onto the Ogre as well as Badger. Didn't get the Doom off, but Badger's up at 30 seconds anyway since he's so low level. Running in with the Ink Swell. Is the Naga gonna get a stun? Maybe a slow on the Helix, but still not gonna find the kill. Has the Sun Ray out too.
Okay.
And maybe we just
Fine.
back. Badger can still come back in this one. They don't have the Grimstroke ult quite yet. I think they could just keep going though. Doggo gonna get the resummon on the birds to get them out of here. Yeah, Badger, that respawn time is just so low. He's only level 10.
There's only Mars ult. There's no Mars ult rather.
Yeah, they could just keep going. A nice two-man stun from the Lina as well as the split shot over into Soundproof. Again, they don't have any damage or the ink swell. Ray coming forward doesn't actually find the kill on his Soundproof, but you do kill off Ogre for the second time. Dark Smoke ticking down yet again. There's not an Aegis on the Leshrac. There's not an Aegis on the Leshrac. He can just walk away. They found Nolagon instead. And then technically, you still haven't found a kill, but now Buddha gonna tick down. Nolagon gonna be next with the Doom. It's not gonna be enough either. Soundproof just sogging him on top of their tower. He is definitely gone.
They just actually songed out Radiant. What is this? Alright, huge fight though,
Lars,
honestly.
yeah.
No buybacks
was
either.
Stuck
That's
there for a bit.
Alright.
Yeah, that was Dark Smoke at dieback, but they still make the defense pretty easily. It's just kind of a discombobulated fight for Radiant. I don't think they got the best egg they could have. It feels like everyone should have died in that Mars ult. But he uses it yet again. They're gonna go for it. They don't have the egg quite yet, but there's the Ray trying to kill off Doggo at the very beginning. The Laguna Blade as well. And now everyone's dying in the second Mars ult. They've gone too far. You can win a fight high ground, but you can't win it on the same level. And it looks like with the Yules, Badger gonna die as well.
I've cured you of your
This is such a sick Mars ult. You catch 3 heroes like that.
Yeah, and the problem is they're all so low level, they're gonna be back by the time the push happens.
Yep.
I don't know if this is the play. Like, they're just gonna come back. You do get a buyback as well in the Grimstroke, and maybe now is the time for the turn. Badger isn't up for 20 seconds. They know they don't have the Doom ult either. Just walking forward is off, looking for the ultimate. They don't have egg quite. Oh, no, they do have the egg. Lars just getting exploded, but down goes Soundproof. He gets stunned. He's gone too far. Dark Smoke's going to tick down as well. Again, he doesn't have buyback. There's no buyback on Soundproof either. It's going to be a 3v5, or actually 3v4 since Nolagon still isn't here. Soundproof just walking forward. Yeah, Nolagon doesn't even care about this push. They're trying to go for the ink swell onto the bird. The stun's just barely gonna miss. They don't kill off Alaris either. He needs a 4-staff to get out of here. Is gonna get slowed. Down goes down goes Alaris. They are gonna try and kill the egg with Doggo, but I think he's gonna get this one off. He does. On the backside, stun forward on the Badger. Another Mars ult too. Jumping forward on the Phoenix too. Helix just going for the Sunray. Is going to get stunned up by Dark Smoke, but it doesn't matter. You've lost 2 heroes. Badger as well as the Grimstroke, and now Doggo getting a little focused. You might get a return kill onto off with the birds, but no, both the birds are gone. Nolagon has finally showed up. You have to go for the buyback on Doggo, but I think it's just too late. He doesn't have the birds yet. Walking in. He's got the song on Soundproof. Could potentially go for something. Is gonna miss the spear, but there's the silence follow-up. Doesn't have the split arrow quite yet, so they don't have the burst. No, there it is. Kills off most of the illusion. Soundproof's gonna tick down. Needs to pop the song. Needs to pop the song. They don't have a stun. And he is just able to run away. I don't think he's gonna tick down. No, he's not. Doggo gonna die next, though. He does get the spear back, and he's looking very dead. Good play from off. He even got slept there, but still, Doggo's just slow enough on the move out. Dark Smoke just TPing into this. Maybe going for the peace treaty? No. You don't have the Leshrac for this push anymore, but he is running back in.
Come back, Dark Smoke.
Buddha gonna get slowed up. Soundproof does not like these peace treaties. Does hit a stun, and I think Buddha is definitely dead here. Maybe looking for a Sunray. It could just be a bait, too. Getting Soundproof out of the base. In comes Leshrac. Alaris is just exploding the illusions. That's a Doom onto an illusion. Badger has just wasted it. Silence as well on the Soundproof. They're going to kill off Fred. Getting the slow. Dark Smoke's inside of the Marsal. That's the GG call. A bit of a blowout game, too.
That's so rough.
Oh, it's still quite
Cool.
Oh, it was 2 rough games for Soundproof and the boys.
Yeah. Nolagon, turns out, good player. Who knew? Helix, very good player. 11-1-21 on this 5 Phoenix.
Hell of a I mean, a couple of really good Mars ults too. There was some that were kind of questionable, like their first high ground push where they kind of lost. Maybe a bit of a throwback the other way, but I mean, you can't just march out of your base if you're Radiant there. You got to take the win and just go back to farming, pretty much. They tried to make some sort of tower damage happen, but...
Yep. They did definitely play more active this game. I could tell there. But, I mean, they kind of just got out team fought that game. A little tough. Hello, whoever this is.
Killer karate. I rolled 1 through 10. That means you a bit.
Am I allowed to be in here yet or no?
Yeah. Come hang out.
You can
Okay.
always be in here.
Nulligon's here too, bro. My whole
This
team's
is
Nulligon's
bad blood
here.
between
Why?
you.
My whole team's
Oh my
inbound.
God, there's like 7 people.
I don't know if I should be in here anymore.
This is bad blood between you two.
Alright, Doggo.
Doggo, I want you to know. I want you to know, Doggo, that after Ogre was like having a peace treaty with us, Dark Smoke was the only target. It was every time. Get Dark Smoke, guys.
Rip.
Rip Dark Smoke.
Doggo, where were your boots?
You don't need boots on Visage. What are you talking about?
you
It's
need
boots when
boots.
you're
You ran in the
285
mid-tower
move
and
speed
died.
against the Drow.
That was interesting.
I mean, I got the tower. There was no way I was getting out of that, and all I wanted was that fucking tower.
Did you see when you
And
went
I got
bot
the
for
damn
like
tower,
20
dude.
seconds and I took your tower and it took you like 5 waves to take mine?
Hey,
Easy.
that's because there was no one in middle wave defending that tower. You guys had like 3 people defending that fucking mid tower.
Easy. Good games.
I just-
Banjo only hero.
Phoenix came mid to fucking save your ass. If you didn't
Yeah.
come mid, you were dying.
I don't
You
think
were
I was
100%
dead.
dying.
I
No,
wanted
you
to
were
be canceled,
100%
honestly.
dying.
Really? I don't think so.
Yeah, I still had 2 bird stuns.
What?
You-
They were both stunned. You already used them.
No, I used 1, and then he started TPing in. I still had another. You were dying.
Most of the time, Doggo's stunned with both birds at the same time, though,
Yeah,
so
he
I
did
doubt
do
that.
That's some like five
was-
Visage games play right there. You always
That
wait.
was just me being scared.
I mean, yeah, I could tell.
I was just scared because then there was 4 heroes around me.
Doggo,
it's okay. And
Doggo's
you don't have
afraid.
boots.
Yeah,
You
not
don't
having
have
boots
boots.
is very interesting.
I don't like no boots Visage. You gain more move speed with Grave Chill if you have boots.
Is it always a percentage?
Yeah, it's percent.
Yeah.
It's not flat.
actually.
Attack speed's flat. Yeah, but I don't know. I've seen it. I've seen no boots Visage. I just disagree with it. You have a wind lace. Oh, you're building solar actually.
What did
Yeah, I was
the
building solar.
casters think of the whole ogre and us just chilling?
I thought it was dope.
Nobody really broke a peace treaty, and that's just a warning shot. Like,
Naga did, bro.
yeah,
Naga
it's
did.
just a
Naga
net,
broke
though. It
it.
doesn't
Naga
do any
broke that
damage.
peace treaty.
I mean,
Bro,
this man has like taken my Naga, now he's committing war crimes with it. He's like, he's just sullying my name.
oh yeah, what happened during the draft when you guys saw they stole the Naga pick?
Oh,
I was just like, okay, big drought, they fucked themselves.
Yeah, I immediately asked my pause 4, okay, Nalagan, what do you not want to play pause 4 Naga into? And then I just picked that.
To be fair, Dark Smoke Lane was so annoying, dude. This guy is a god, okay? Holy shit.
Oh, he was
Fucking
sick.
god.
He killed a courier that was just like,
Dude, his laning was incredible, dude. This guy didn't give a fuck, dude. He dived tier 2, killed my courier like 3 times. Dude, and...
You're fucking hitting me. You wouldn't stop.
not a
Yeah,
courier,
like-
that's the top.
Doggo,
Dark
the one thing your Visage pick did was really confuse me, because I had no idea if I could ever kill you.
Oh, that's
Like,
because
there was one point he like said, yo, if I come in, can we kill him? I say, dude, I don't know. I have no idea. Never played against this hero.
See, that's the other thing No Boots Visage does, is because you just continuously play passive. You just have
I guess
birds.
so.
I mean, I feel like with
That's the
your
best thing I
drafts,
can do as a Visage, just play like a little bitch.
I mean, you really did a space trade on your drought. I was like, okay, Void Spirit probably, and then you just slapped the Visage, and I'm like, what the fuck? Visage with
I just
Naga?
really wanted to fucking play Visage because we went to Grim Doom. We
Did-
had like Grim Doom, and I was just like,
How did
Visage-
you guys never stop a Necro all game 1?
Oh yeah, that was.
That's a
With the
good question.
disruptor. Ooh.
That's a dark smoke question, I think.
Hey, Dark Smoke didn't play horribly in the second
dude,
game.
Dark
He was
Smoke-
definitely
draft.
he played the negotiator role pretty well.
He did.
In the draft, we were all like, every single one of their heroes can like, except Void Spirit, kind of, can do something about the fucking like the site
Lag.
where you're like,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
get destroyed, Necrophos, and then it never happened.
Yep.
I would like to ask, why did
Yeah.
you guys decide to ruin my whole day with your bans in the second game? My whole hero pool
Because
just disappeared.
Necro's annoying fuck.
You banned Necrophos, Beastmaster, and Cuddle. All three heroes the only three heroes that I've played in CDL.
Yep. That was an entire plan. I mean, you're the first team that hasn't target banned fucking soundproof. No, soundproof target.
Are we on stream still?
Oh yeah, I also got rated in my
almost
chat
every
saying it was
single-
Soundproof's team, Doggo. So
Can we turn stream off?
do you need to
What I
say
spoke.
something?
Off
It's
the record.
very possible.
No,
All right,
soundproof
well,
would
that's
get
good
like fucking
games as Doggo versus Alaris. Or actually, wait.
GG's Sawyer.
Yeah, GG's Doggo. Always fun to play.